Manchester United 2, Everton 0. Should have been 7-0, maybe 7-1 if Sim scores. But the only thing missing from that was more goals. Because other than that, it was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, brilliant. That was probably our best half of the season. Spurs at home here was good as well. But I was shocked at Everton. I thought they were going to be compact. But that switch of play to Anthony about 3 or 4 times. De Gea played a really good one. Bruno with 2 or 3. Malacia played one as well over to Anthony.
Maguire over the top, Rashford through.
Yeah, it was really, really good. I'm shocked at Everton though. I mean, they played into our hands really, but it was really, really good. Their back four was so narrow that those switches of play were on all the time. Maguire, a really, really good one in the second half he played out. And I think you said the first half he did one as well.
Yeah, I mean, that was more of a clearance. He just stabbed it forward, but we're in.
And Anthony just, again and again, Anthony should have really had a hat-trick the first half. Wan-Bissaka misses a massive chance. But, we know that we're not there as a team yet in terms of all the pieces we need. But for Erik ten Hag and the players to be able to put up this sort of a performance and rack up sort of that many XG. I mean, it was 2 point something in the first half. I don't know how much it was at the end.
Honestly, I'm not the XG guys, but the Heist told me we had a barrel of chances. That should have been about 6-0.
It was bad. And honestly, how we only won that 2, I don't know. But we won 3 points, clean sheet again. Top performance.
I want to talk about the midfield because actually he kept it the same. And you could kind of feel Sabitzer. You said it in the last game. He's starting to come into, kind of get a little bit of form in there. Went with him again. He was involved in quite a lot today. Scott McTominay. I know you was bigging him up against Brentford, saying how good he was physically as well. And today, very similar from him and gets that first goal as well.
Yeah. Sabitzer, everyone's been giving him stick, but he hasn't been playing in his best position. The last 2 games, Bruno's been playing deeper. Sabitzer's further forward, and he's a lot more of a threat. And McTominay, you still see the frailties, but gets his goal today. Fair enough, he's a midfield. All the other Sackers were missing their chances.
Yeah.
He took his chance.
Exactly.
We know McTominay is strikes the ball quite well. So, near post, nice finish. Another Ten Hag switch. We've had a lot of different switches this season, but this time it's Bruno deeper. Bruno getting on the ball. Another performance, I think 86% pass accuracy today, so he's keeping it nice and tidy generally.
I thought he was good today, Bruno.
Yeah, he was. And then Sabitzer and McTominay, further forward. And again, another switch from Ten Hag. We know McTominay isn't comfortable deeper receiving the ball during build-up, so another good switch tactically. And it worked.
Jadon Sancho obviously giving width on the left and Anthony on the right. You spoke about it against Brentford about the ball retention side of things and being able to, get those guys in the game. How do you think the wide players done today? Because Anthony, again, 2 clear chances, 4. Well, hit the post. 1 save from Pickford and then 2 clean through.
Yeah, but their general performance was good again. I've just checked. Sancho, 95% pass accuracy. Now, it's not all about stats, but that's what Ten Hag values from Sancho, the short passing, mostly accurate. What do we do then? Well, we retain the ball better. It gives us more of a chance to push the opposition back, and then we have less transitions against us. So people think it's just about on the ball, but actually it helps you off the ball, because if you retain possession better, you have less transitions against you. And today and against Brentford, our sort of rest defence structure, so when we've got the ball, our defensive structure was really, really good. If we do lose it, we were really, really aggressive. Again, Martinez was brilliant. Maguire played well, as you said.
Talk to me about Maguire today, actually.
Yeah, he played well. A few nice switches of play, a solid performance. I thought the whole back four was sort of a 7 out of 10 probably. I think no outstanding performances there, probably all just solid. But Maguire played well. Again, Ten Hag's management of Varane. Give Varane a rest. Shaw's obviously injured, but Dalot again, he switched the right back. So we've got players that are fresh to go on Thursday, which is again great management.
Speaking of fresh to go on Thursday, obviously Marcus Rashford had to come off. If there was a downer today, it would be that he had to come off injured, pulled up. I couldn't see whether it was his thigh or his groin or his hammy. I couldn't see from where I was, but he pulled up and signalled to come off. How concerning could that be? In this batch of games, Martial, you're not sure whether he's ready to start yet or not. So then it might be back to Weghorst for a bit, and Sancho will get an extension of games now. There's still no Garnacho, but Eriksen's back. So just how do you see that if we get a few back, but then we have to lose Marcus Rashford?
I think Rashford's the only direct attacking player we've got fit, which is a bit of a worry.
Exactly.
So Martial can come in, Weghorst can come in. We'll probably create more chances for Weghorst if he starts, or Martial, because we've got 2 creative wingers, but we haven't got a direct running behind so much winger. So that's a little bit of a concern going forward, because when we do need to sort of unsettle opposition defences, and we need to put something in behind. We haven't got that now with Rashford, and with Garnacho as well, obviously being out. That's a bit of a worry. But I trust Erik ten Hag to be able to sort of find a way. But I do worry. There's a lot of ball to feet attackers we've got. Without Rashford, we might struggle.
He's the only one who does it
in behind. Yeah. But as I said before, if we retain the ball better, we might create more chances generally as a team because we're going to keep it better. So it can work both ways, really.
Yeah. Who was the man of the match?
Oh, it's a tough one, today. It's really a tough one. I'll probably go with Bruno Fernandes today. Bruno Fernandes. Yeah. The last few games, I haven't given it to him, and I think he's been a shout for the last few games, playing deeper. He's done really, really well. When Eriksen is fully ready to go, is Bruno going to stay in that position deeper with Casemiro, or is he more combative than Eriksen? Will Ten Hag prefer him there? I think he will.
What do you think?
I think he will eventually move Eriksen back in a little bit deeper, but we've got great tactical flexibility. We can move either of Eriksen or Bruno. We didn't really know it before.
I was just about to say,
opening our eyes.
Has Bruno showed you something that you didn't really think was in there, or is it just the type of games that he's playing in? Because again, I don't want to be negative, but it was only a couple of games ago, that Newcastle game, when it's a different type of midfield. You can see the games where maybe that isn't the position for him. But true. In the right games, which Ten Hag does with a lot of the players, whether it's between Wan-Bissaka and Dalot for a certain game, or certain game he'll put McTominay in for the physicality and the height, or certain games Bruno plays deeper. Are we seeing that actually in the right game, Bruno can play there?
Yeah, that is a great point, actually. Maybe, when we go away to the likes of Spurs and Brighton and teams like that, when we're going to get pressed higher, it could be an issue. But we've got to give Ten Hag a lot of credit. I think there was a bit of an overreaction from the last few games. We're still on the road to where we want to go. And Ten Hag, I can't even count how many brilliant tactical changes he's made. He got the Newcastle, he got it wrong. There, that's fair enough. Liverpool, he's made a few mistakes, but if you get more things right, then you're going to succeed. And Ten Hag's got 95% of things right this season, and I've made a few mistakes, which is just human. So yeah, top from Ten Hag.
Top from Ten Hag, I like that. Top from Ten Hag.